Hi everyone, today I want to show you a tool that allow you and your business to integrate with the AI agents with your current solution that can be done totally for free or under payment if you need some other services, but also totally for free. This tool is called n8n and allow you with a very simple interface or quite simple interface to create this automation and this you might know a tool in the past like Zapier that does something similar. Anytime is something that has been picking up a lot and promise you to do these things in an easier way. This tool is basically it allow you to create with this interface the single workflow, so you can start or manually to run a trigger, perform specific actions, and just to insert API keys, little configuration, you can get up and running to integrate with your application. So if you have a solution built with code and you want to integrate seamlessly with those workflow, you can simply call those URL. You can simply call this workflow that can run automatically with your current application. So this can be done without you necessarily building by code all this solution into your current application. But you can simply call this workflow with the URL, a static URL, and can be run automatically. As you can see, there are different ways to run workflow, which is a manual trigger or a webhook. So when a specific API call is done that call this webhook, the workflow will run automatically. You can either use the server hosted n8n solution, which costs, based on the solution you want, 20 euro, 50 euro, or you can, it really depends on the business case. For bigger solutions, you might want to contact them. But what is interesting is that you can also self-host n8n and to use it totally for free. You can go to the self-host n8n guide to check how to run on your machine, on your PC, this solution, either with Docker or with the npm. We're just running and this command and then running n8n start to start and use the platform so that you can log in and start building your workflow. This will give you a local host URL. The problem once you have your own n8n instance with localhost, and when you build a workflow, is that to use your workflow, your application code need an API, a URL, public URL. You can't use the local URL to run this workflow. To how to solve this problem? We're using another tool called Ngrok, which is Ngrok, which actually does exactly this: expose your localhost URL and to a public URL, a static URL that you can either pay or Ngrok give you one static URL for free. Obviously, it's not custom. If you want it custom, you have to pay something per month. I don't remember, 5 euros, 6 euros, very little. So you might need just those two tools to be able to create your own workflow totally for free in your own application. Because as I said, with Ngrok, you can have one static URL for free. With n8n, you can self-host, so you can have the solution for free. So you can basically build the AI agents for free from your PC. And the interesting part is that you can those flows that we will see in a bit. This is an example of a flow. How it might look. The flow that you build is with normal user interface. You can basically, instead of writing by code all the configuration of those agents, you can get like blocks of code already built and very easy to understand, not thinking about the code that is behind it. And you might have only to add API keys. For example, if you click to this specific workflow, this node, they call it node, you might have to just add your API key to make this work, which will allow this agent to interface with AI and then probably give a response, the memory with the database. Get very smart agents that can work for you. Um, Also, another thing that this, if you export this agent from within n8n, you get a JSON file. So what this means that you can leverage ChatGPT to create those agents, and you can import them already in the format and almost already done. You might have only to do some few configurations to make them totally work for your use case. So that's why I wanted to share this with you, because you can the barrier to entry is really low, because you can use this interface. You can leverage ChatGPT to help you build these workflows. And another great thing is that if you go to product or the use cases, many of those agents you can even download the JSON that do this. You can copy the workflow, import it, and they're already those use cases that you find in the website, and there are many, are already ready to be used. So I consider to use this. I'm not showing you right now, even though if you want to see more information, yeah, I made other videos about n8n. But I'm not showing you the process of installation, setup. I want just to you to know what is about, why this was so important. And if you are tech savvy, you can get run quite quickly with the business creating workflow for companies, because every company is now using AI, inserting AI agents into their solutions, and this is the way you can build those for them. um, I'm not using Ngrok because and showing you how I do all this procedure at the moment, simply because it's sensible. The data can be used by other people to run my workflows. But you can see very well from the images how this looks in my look inside the n8n. It's very easy. Just follow the documentation to check how to get up and running, and build your workflow for your web application. And if you need help, consider to contact me. The email is here below, and I can help you get up and running with this workflow. And that's it. I hope this was useful for you. Use the workflow for free that are already you can find in the n8n website. There are many use cases that might be already easy to use for you. Choosing one of the use cases that are here, copy the solutions, and start using those workflows. For example, you see this one, scrape business leads from Google Maps using OpenAI and Google Sheet. This is ready to use. You just have to copy and you can use it. Can configure it. Hope this was useful. See you in the next video. Comment, like, subscribe the channel.